Hello, hello, mic check. This is Postdoc Chronicles week number 142, I believe. And yeah, I'm currently in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. The flight is like 11:30, at least the boarding, and then the current time is 9:30, so we're still gonna wait for around 2 hours. So I met like some fellow Filipino, actually Bisaya people who are seamen or also going home to the Philippines, which is very cool. So I've been here plenty of times. Like the very first time I went to Johannesburg is actually it's actually like the airport that I went to is actually Ethiopia. And one time when I went to CERN going to Switzerland, I also passed by Ethiopian. So I'm familiar. So currently, before it was still like they're still building stuff. Now they have like a lot of store. Before, like if you're really hungry, like you can't buy anything anywhere else. But now they have like a lot of stores and stuff. So I was able to buy water and all these things. Yeah, I'm looking at my chair because I'm currently not sitting on it, and then maybe other people will steal it, so I'm like guarding my chair. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the postdoc chronicles near my chair because there are people like concentrating and stuff like that. But yeah, um the how do you say this, the boarding was like a bit of a hassle because the people from Ethiopian Airlines, they were like they got a bit confused because the flight is like Johannesburg to Addis Ababa, which is Ethiopia, and then Addis Ababa to Manila. But then the thing is, typically Addis Ababa to Manila plane, they usually stop in Bangkok, to for 1 hour to get more passengers. But people that are from Addis going to Manila don't actually deplane in Bangkok. But these guys in the ones that were like entertaining us in the check-in, they thought that we're gonna deplane in Bangkok. And so yeah, we were like when we were checking in, all Filipino guys, that's why we actually met each other, because all Filipino guys were like basically stopped the line because there's like a problem. They were looking for papers that were required in Thailand that we didn't have. They're like, where's your re-entry, whatever, where's your this form, where is that form? And then I explained to them, we don't have that form because we're not passing, we're not like deplaning at Bangkok. And then they're like, nah, no, even if even if the plane stops there, you need this. I'm like, we're not entering that airport anyway. And then yeah, and then I showed them my ticket, and then yeah, this person that was like guarding, she was like, look, it has a different number. And then the one Addis to Thailand was the one at the front. Then the plane numbers was, I believe, is 644. And then look at this, it's a different booking. And then she looked at the back, look at the Bangkok to Manila, it's different. And then she saw the number, it's the same. I'm like, I told you it's the same. I've ridden this particular flight a number of times. So the Addis to Manila, it passes by Bangkok, but it does not deplane at Bangkok. So we don't need basically those papers. And then after I showed her that, and then that's when they basically they didn't, I don't know why, but they didn't know, they don't even know like the mechanics of their plane. But yeah, we ate at the how do you say this, the Wimpy, the one with the robot toy. I asked them if they had the robot toy that transformed, the number robots. Unfortunately, they didn't have it. They only had it at a limited time. I really wanted to buy it, but yeah, they didn't have that. And then yeah, before that, last Wednesday, I had to go to the Johannesburg airport to actually get my PCR test. And then fortunately I was tested negative. So and again, this thing also wasn't clear, because if you call the customer service of Ethiopian Airlines, they say you don't need a PCR test. But then if you ask like the check-in people, they said all flights they require a negative test. And then yeah, so it's really very confusing. And then there's even this person who told me that it requires a PCR test with a very very specific medical laboratory. So then I got very confused. So I was stuck there at Wednesday at the airport, waiting for the Ethiopian Airlines office to basically open, because they opened during that day like 7 p.m. or something like that. So I was stuck there. I wasn't able to do this checkmate thing with Jong. And then also today, like I thought, no, yesterday, yeah, like I went to school. I cleared my desk. I gave the key. I left the key to the physics people. And then I like ate the fries for the last. I was able actually to buy some math books, some cheap math books, because I was trying to consume the remaining balance of my FNB ATM. So I bought like fries. I bought some books and stuff like that. And then I still had to do my laundry. I estimated that I can still do the Maverick Tough paper, because I promised Deepak that I'm gonna add the introduction and the theory part of the Maverick Tough paper. But then it took me like basically the whole part of the night to do my laundry, and then to do my how do you call this, to put my stuff on my luggage. And then yeah, I have like two luggages and then one duffel bag. And then I hope you can hear me with the announcement. But yeah, I had a duffel bag. I have like two luggage, and in fact, I even had to leave a lot of some clothes, because like I have some slacks that already don't fit me, so I just left those. And then I left like some pillowcases because they don't fit anymore. And then because in Ethiopian Airlines it has to be like 23. You're given two pieces of luggage, but it has to be 23 kilograms each. So I went to the airport early this morning just so I can use the free check-in area, so that I can test the weight. My big bag like reached 30 kilograms. My small one, I believe it reached like something like 26 or something like that. So I had to move some books from my big bag and my smaller luggage to my duffel bag. And then I had like this small pouch thingy that where I put my other books, because basically the books are my most heaviest stuff. So good thing they did not they just allowed me to have like some carry-on backpack duffel bag, and then the pouch that contains the book. So I was able to successfully check in those stuff. But anyway, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna look around. Maybe I can buy, because my fiance wants a stuffed toy, but I couldn't find any stuffed toy at least in Joburg airport in OR Tambo, because most stores are closed due to the COVID restriction. Here I didn't see any, but I was able to buy her like the lion puppet, which is very nice. So I hope that she's fine with that. But yeah, anyway guys, this is Postdoc Chronicles week 142. Yeah, I'm gonna drink my water. It's really very thirsty, but we still have Postdoc Chronicles week week number 143. I'll be in the Philippines by then, but still in quarantine, because I'm still gonna do the Postdoc Chronicles, because technically my postdoc contract is until May 31st, 2021. Yeah, but this has been Postdoc Chronicles week number 142 in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa airport. So as you can see, let's look at the background, the stores, and let's see if we can find it right here. There's my bag on my left, and then the duffel bag that I was talking about is on this side. There you go. Okay, but yeah, and I'll see you next time. I'm just gonna sit down, wait for 2 hours for the Manila flight that will stop at Bangkok for 1 hour. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.